take my hand. That's when I sing back to freedom, back to ocean, back to ocean, back to me, back to me. Just a little bitty fish, just one too close to land, scooting across the sand. Creator, take my hand. That's when I sing. Back to ocean, back to sea, back to freedom, back to me, back to me, to me, to me, to me, to me, to me, back to me, back to me, back to me. I'm just a little bitty fish that swam too close to land, scooting across the sand. That's when I sing, Creator, take my hand. That's when I sing, back to ocean, back to sea, back to freedom, back to me, back to me. Oh, I've got skin in the game. I don't do things for fame. What's joy without pain? What's sunshine without rain? If nothing is lost, how can something be gained? I've got skin in the game. What's joy without pain? I don't do things for fame. But you'll remember my name, my name, my name. Now, the reason why I titled this video Redrum is because Redrum is murder spelled backwards. I've been, watching content that has been dealing with the concept of unalive folk. One of the series that I've started watching is The Equalizer. And The Equalizer, although not a cold-hearted being that unalives other beings, is still a being that unalives beings. So I've been watching the Queen Latifah version, and I've also watched the part 3 of the one that has what's Denzel Washington playing the Equalizer, and that one's a little bit more gory, a little bit more, and I've also been watching. I watched the Lisa Frankenstein film, and I also watched Freaky, so both of those films are dealing with people being unalived by a sort of, okay, so we understand that in Lisa Frankenstein, he is summoned back from a morbid space, from a space where he has lived in the valley of shadow, he's lived in the valley of death, and so coming back from this, the writer expects for us to grasp his gravitation towards morbid behavior that is cryptic and menacing, but it normalizes it because of the space in which he had existed as someone who was living in a graveyard. So it's expected for us to grasp the fact that because he has come back from the dead, he is going to be morbid, because he has been behind the veil and come back from behind the veil. And so that's sort of the justification for him being comfortable with unaliving people. And well, unaliving the human form, because what happens after you have left this physical body to inhabit other aspects of consciousness or to be reincarnated into another form? I mean, the variables are countless. The variables are infinite. But then in the story of Freaky, um, there's not really a backstory. This is just sort of a psychopath. This being just enjoys killing people, and it doesn't really take much for this being to be rubbed the wrong way. Your life can end um, after a few words that were taken as disrespect. It's not much regard for human life, not much patience with it. That was the nature of this character. It was just a psychopathic person who, if they were offended and they felt like they could take your life, they just took your life, because you had pretty much just offended them. And so there's that archetype. So one is the archetype of this being that's come from the dead and has like this morbid perspective. And then the other story is this being who's sort of like just psychopathic, like you're in my way, you're taking up too much space, I'm not really feeling you, so I'm just going to unalive you. And so then there's that version. And and then there's the version of those beings that will take your life who have like this intricate backstory that brought them to that space of feeling like they must be the avenger. They must be, and there's ways to come at this. Like you can come at this from the space of an equalizer, is when you are, repeatedly doing toxic things and there's obviously no redemption for you, and you all but tie my hands, then I'm not going to feel guilty about ending your existence. Or there is those who have just written people off, and it's just like, I don't believe that you have the chance to be redeemed. I don't even care if you can be redeemed. This is how I saw you, and I don't believe that you can change, so your life is no longer valid to me. And I think that that's what it becomes in the us them series. Like when I watch film where black people do like this is us and them, I really find it hard getting into that because um for me, um, I don't feel like it creates a space of redemption for people. It's like you step into this trap, and it doesn't matter if you're a good or bad person, you got caught up in this rabbit hole, and unfortunately, there's no redemption for you because these people, the force in this particular piece has made up its mind about a certain population, a certain demographic, a certain group of beings. It's made up. It's this the opposing force has made up its mind about you, and it is dead set on eradicating you. It is dead like it is like this is its motive now. It's reason for being to punish you. And so there are and so like I think that I have a better understanding, or I have a better connection with people that just don't have this intricate backstory. It's like you're just a psychopath. It's not complicated. You just a psychopath. I mean, it's cut and dry. When you start getting into the intricacies of an entity being hell bent on ending people's existence, um, I guess it starts to get challenging. And people say that snakes are inherently evil. And my Chinese zodiac is I'm a snake. And so, of course, I don't want to think like that. I don't want to think that snakes are inherently evil. I don't. I don't think that um, evil is an isolated thing. I don't think that any entity is 100% evil. Like maybe um, there's more chaos in it. Maybe there's more hell in it. Maybe there's a capacity to do more things that are questionable and harmful inside of that entity, but that entity was created to exist solely in a space of damnation, ill repute, tragedy, horror, woe, like an entity is created to solely exist within that space. I'm not gonna say it's not possible. Anything is possible, but um, I don't think that most or even a lot of energy is existing in that space. And the reason why I wanted to do this video was because I realized that when I was younger, for a long time, I would not watch violent films. I would not watch horror, murder, gore. Like I was not really here for that. So I wouldn't watch stuff like that all the time. Hey, how you doing? I wouldn't watch things like that all the time. And the reason why I wouldn't watch it is, back then I told myself it was because I was a good person. I was a good person. I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to be positive. And so I told myself that, and now that I'm more mature, I know that the real reason why I don't watch a lot of the real reason why I don't participate and watch a lot of gore is because I didn't really trust myself. I didn't know what it would program me to become because the psyche is a powerful projector and you can manifest a whole world from there. And I know that this is powerful up here. And so I didn't want to feed it a lot of gore and a lot of violence because it would have justified me becoming something that I don't think I would have been able to live with. I'm about to be 47, and I definitely could have seen me going down a path where I could have become something that that I probably would not have been proud of. And so now I'm in a more mature space where I can handle certain content. I still don't like super gory content and just to be sitting up watching murder and kill, kill, kill. But I will entertain it more often than I would in my 20s and my 30s. I would watch a lot of trap stuff, trying to be relatable to my boyfriends because they like to watch the trap stuff, people get killed in the hood and stuff. And that was kind of normal because I was seeing people get killed in real life. And so it was like I normalized it, but I also realized that I was helping to create that reality of living in the hood, always experiencing people being murdered in the hood. And so, like, I was tired of that being my narrative, tired of that being a part of my story. And so I stopped, um, watching that type of cinema, you know. Um, but now I'm just in this space of trying to find balance because I know that death is a part of life, and all of us are going to transition this realm in different ways. For some of us, it's going to be pleasant. It's going to be in our sleep. For some of us, it's going to be sickness, illness. For some of us, it's going to be old age. For some of us, it's going to be violent. And that's just the reality. And so being able to process stories and look at these stories in different ways and be mature about them. Because what I'm realizing is like the generation of children that are coming up now, they're extremely desensitized to this. Like they're playing video games and you're hearing them just say, like a normal conversation, kill him, kill him, kill that one, oh wait, he's coming for me, kill him. Oh no, wait, kill that one. So it's like a normal conversation for, this generation that's coming up, they're really disassociating, with understanding. And I mean, I think in a way that's a good thing because I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe that I do have faith that we live again, that, video games do have that part right. I don't think there's a set amount of lives, but I do believe that there is multiple, depending on where you are in consciousness. So I think that's I don't think that mentality is totally horrible. And thank you for the compliment. I don't think that mentality is totally wrong, but just this generation is really like looking at the physical transition of the body, like leaving the body, whether it be by violence or natural causes, like they really getting a different take on it. And so I think being present for the conversation, not isolating myself from the conversation by, watching content that forces me to have to expand my perspective in regards to being unalived. You know, so that's what I wanted to talk about. And I also just wanted to like practice, like my new little healing songs that I'm working on. Like these are my new little healing songs, and like these are, my little offerings when I'm navigating the matrix, my skin in the game song that I share with y'all, and my little fish song. So, I started off the video with them, and I'm going to close out the video with the song. Let's do a little sage. Let's get a little sage going. Yeah, 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 shibu, shibu, shibu. And we're gonna close out with those songs. Tonight, tonight, oh. So before the eclipse tomorrow, we're doing this spiritual video. We're having this conversation, this dialogue, this monologue, this communication. Today, today, oh. Skin in the game. I don't do things for pain. Was joy without pain? Was sunshine without rain? How can you gain without loss? How can you gain without loss? I've got skin in the game. Oh, sunshine without rain. Was joy without pain. Can't lose without gain. I've got skin in the game. I don't do things for fame. Was sunshine without rain, without rain, without rain. I've got skin in the game. I've got joy, and I also got pain. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you gain. I don't do things for fame, but you remember my name, my name, my name. I've got skin in the game. What is joy if you ain't got no pain? What is sunshine if you never seen it rain? You gotta lose if you ever wanna gain. I don't do things for fame, but you remember my name, my name, my name. Oh, I've got skin in the game. What is joy if you ever seen it rain? I've got joy, and I also know pain. If you lose, get ready to gain. Don't do things for fame, but you remember my name, my name, my name. Hey, you remember my name, my name, my name. Oh, I've got skin. Oh yes, that proverbial pound of flesh. That proverbial pound of flesh in this here matrix. I've got skin in the game. I've got joy, and I got rain. I've got sunshine, I've got pain. I have lost, and I have gained. I have learned not to do things for fame, but you remember, oh, my name, my name, my name. I've got skin skin in the game. Oh, thank you. I've got sunshine. I've got rain. I've got joy. I've got pain. I've been up. I've been down. I've been tossed all about. I've been an anchor. I've been thrown around, but I have my feet on solid ground. Oh, I got skin in the game. I've got joy. I've got pain. I've got sun. Oh, I've got rain. I've got loss and I done gained. Ancestors told me, don't you do that for fame, but you remember my name, my name, my name. Oh, you remember my name, my name, my name. I'm just a little bitty fish that swam too close to land. I'm scooting across the sand. Creator, hold my hand. That's when I sing back to ocean, back to ocean, back to sea, back to freedom, back to me, back to me. I'm just a little bitty fish that swam too close to land. I'm scooting across the sand. Creator, hold my hand. That's when I sing. Back to ocean, back to ocean, back to freedom, back to me. I'm just a little bitty fish that swam too close to land, scooting across the sand. Creator, hold my hand. That's when I ascend back to ocean. Ocean, ocean, back to freedom, 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 back to me, 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 back to me. It's all in me. Come back to me. All the energy I gave away comes back to me. All the energy I gave away for free. All the energy I gave away from me. All the energy I gave away for free comes back to me, comes back clean, come back to me. I stand in solidarity with the goddess, with the ocean, with the mother, with the father. I stand in solidarity with that force. And so through this Sunday meditation that we have done, I'll say to you that there was a time when I took this medicine, this pill that I have to take every day, this medicine, this antiretroviral, this pill that I take, this pill that I take, this one a day, and they say you put toxins in your body. They say you put toxins in your body. They say these are toxins that are going inside of your body. And I said, I was hurting. I was in pain. And I thought to myself, I am unworthy to return to Mother Ocean. I am unworthy to return to the sea. I am unworthy to return back to this water that I love to drink. This water that I love to drink. And I am 3 parts water. And I was saying to myself, how can I go back to that water when I have been so polluted by this poison, by this? But I heard technology, which is also a spirit, and it is not an absolute evil or an absolute good, because few things are absolute. If any are absolute, but technology sent a message to me. There were some orcas that were coming on the shore, and they were dying because of all of the plastics that are going into the ocean. So much of the sea life is dying because of the pollution that is happening to the ocean. And I am 3 parts water. and I have pollution. And so I am standing in solidarity with the ocean. When I take this poison, I know now that I am worthy of my mother still, because my mother is being poisoned by the greed of humanity. And so I stand in solidarity with my mother and father, because the ocean, the sea, it is both of them. And so I stand in solidarity with my mother, father, with Yamaya, with Oshun, with 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 the with the father spirit of the ocean. I stand in solidarity with the poison and the pollution that is happening to them. Through them, we are connected. And so I take my poison in solidarity, and I know that I am still welcome home. Just a little bitty fish is swam too close the lane, smooth across the stain, create a hole my hand. That's when I say, oh yes, and then there's going to be a cosmic party that is going to turn the tides. We are going to come together and spit up. There's going to be a throwing up of sorts, and we are going to throw up everything that does not belong and spit it out over there. So until then, I will continue to ingest, I will continue to consume, but when the time comes, there will be a great spitting out. There will be a great vomiting. There will be a great upchucking. We shall upchuck the foolishness. We shall upchuck the toxins. We shall upchuck the poisons. We shall upchuck the things that do not serve us. There will be an upchucking. Say it with me. Leave it in the comment section down below if you have made it this far. If you watch this video to the end, I want you to leave in the comment section upchuck. A great upchuck. We shall upchuck everything that does not serve us. Upchuck. That is the word for today. Upchuck. Upchuck. A great upchuck. Upchuck. A great upchuck. Upchuck. There will be a great upchuck. Say it with me. Leave it in the comment section. Leave that word in the comment section. Say it with me. Upchuck. 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 There will be a cosmic upchuck. Thank you. Ancestors of the past, of the future, and of the present. We are preparing for the great upchuck of everything that does not serve us. Upchuck. Down the middle the last cool, it keeps spinning and turning Yangani Yang Okulukulo, which means I am a child of God Goddess. And if I am, then you know that you are. Past, present, and future. As above, so below, as within, so without. A man, a woman, the limb, the limb. Later.